All right, team. Back in the saddle here Monday morning or evening. Um, got in like 5 miles, super easy on the treadmill today. It's like 35 degrees in Montreal. Did some abs coming off an off day, full off day Sunday. Pretty hungover after a wedding that we'd gone to. But if you haven't heard by now, I'm sure you have if you're an enthusiast or a hobbyist in the sport or a world major marathon quester, that we have just added the Sydney Marathon. Sydney, Australia, starting August 31st, 2025. I've been doing some research on like time qualifications, but I haven't seen anything yet. I just think it's going to take a little bit to kind of see where the field shakes out. I suspect it's going to be like 2:55 for my age group again, like 3 hours, 30 to 34 is probably, I bet it's 2:55 to qualify, or maybe 2:50. I'm not sure if it's going to be like more elite, like a London or a Tokyo, or if it's going to be kind of like Boston, New York, where 2:55, 2:53 respectively, for my age group. So obviously, really cool world major marathons. I mean, we all have said it multiple times post-COVID. Running's been blowing up. A ton more people getting into it, and people are getting faster. The shoes are getting better, the super shoes. I mean, every single marquee company has very, very good super shoe. I'm not surprised in the least. I knew there was some rumblings going around. I've heard that there could be two more world majors. I did some research today, and it looks like there's Cape Town, South Africa, and I want to say Shanghai are the two other options that are being considered by 2026 and 2027. So I think that obviously the 6-star medalists are, they got their 6 stars. I just can't believe, like, if you're a 6-star guy as of yesterday, like, congrats, you just finished the New York City Marathon as your last star, and you got your 6 stars, and then later that day they announced that you got to go run Sydney, Australia. I mean, I'd probably be a little bit pissed, but what's going to happen is the 6-star medal is still going to be, and this is based on what I've read today. I'm not like, I don't know if my word is not God by any stretch, but there's going to be a 6-star medal, and then there's not going to be a 7-star medal. There's going to be a 9-star medal. So I'm assuming that means that these two are probably well on their way of getting approved. I think originally it was going to be they didn't know which one the 7th one was going to be, but 7, 8, and 9 are Sydney, Shanghai, and Cape Town. I just wonder how they're going to roll out, like, again, time qualifications, if there's a higher probability of you getting into Sydney, if you've ran Sydney in the past, if you have multiple stars. Like myself, I have 2 stars. So does that give me a higher eligibility of gaining a random draw than the next guy? Or is it going to be more exclusive to Australians first, and then it's going to open up international? It looks like there's going to be a sports tour operator type situation, like Berlin, like London, for people here in the States. I mean, it's definitely exciting. I think the growth in the sport is huge. I'm still like relatively new. I mean, I started running in 2020. For those who are new here, no watch type situation. My first race was 2022 October. So just about over 2 years of like somewhat formal training. And like last year, the second half of the year, I really did not train in any sort of block. It was just kind of maintain fitness and drop in on some workouts with my friends who are training for Ironman. But I did want to do a video, and I'm not going to do it today, but just going over like the time qualifications in every for every world major in my age bracket. So that's the 30 to 34. And off the top of my head, it's New York is 2:53 to qualify. Boston's 2:55 now. I think Tokyo's 2:38. Chicago's 2:55. What am I missing? I think London's like 2:45 or 2:50. I think 2:45. I mean, it's not, let's see. Yeah, I'm looking at London actually. Sub 2:55, I think. But that has like, it's weird with London because you have to be like from the UK first, or I don't know. It has to do with like whether or not you're from the UK or from London, from England. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to make people aware that's pretty big news. There was rumblings for a bit, but like Sydney, Australia, a lot of people are going to plan on going there at some point in their lives. You might as well go ahead and get a star while you're down there. And then obviously one of my buddies who's an Ironman who qualified for Worlds, their world championships this year is in Auckland, New Zealand. So he's probably going to end up going down there twice, which is good old twice in a lifetime trip. But yeah, coming off a couple easy days here. Still haven't ramped up any speed work just yet. Gonna hold off for a little bit longer, but we do have a 5K this weekend, a charity 5K for my best friend's little brother who passed. So we shall see how I'm feeling come Saturday morning. We'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, I just wanted to drop the Sydney announcement, and I hope everyone who did New York crushed it.